Well, of course I forgot to do the beginning of this, but I'm boiling, sorry, 4 minutes the corn, then I start the first cooling, then it goes into here and cools, and then I drain it a little bit here, and stick it on a bundt pan, like that, and use a French knife and scrape down on the sharp side, and then I turn the knife over and scrape down the back to get all the milky part out. And then I scoop it and put it into, what do you call these, freezer bags, you know, sandwich size. And I squeeze out the air and make them flat, and I'll show you. Good morning. I'm finally getting to the Italian plums, and I'm slicing them in half. They're a freestone. As you can see, the stone comes right out. They are delicious. They are kind of a heirloom thing that grows here on the island. I am going to can them, and I might make some jam. And so I just cut them in half. Oh, and look, these are some grapes. We have no idea what kind they are. Somebody gave us a grape start. But they're delicious. Kind of tart at first, but then this wonderful flavor comes out. Oh, George got up. So I'm thinking I might throw some of them in here too. The jam these things make is really good too, because the skin is kind of like a marmalade. Well, I've almost got this thing filled up, so I'll do a few more. And these cook down to a beautiful red garnet sauce. Okay. My mom used to make this sauce or whatever, but she would never take out the pits. And so you'd always have to watch when you ate. It was either that or the cherries. You always had to watch when you were eating it that you wouldn't bite down onto a pit. So, oh man, they do smell good. Just plummy. And I don't smell plum very often. Sometimes, you know, with fragrance oils, they say plum, and I've always kind of, huh? So it actually smells kind of like this. You smell that? So I've got my Belgique giant stock pot. That's as big as I've got. I don't remember how many quarts. Here is some cider we just pressed 2 days ago. I'm just going to put a little bit on the bottom to keep it from scorching. And then I've got my grapes and my plums, and I'm just going to put them in here. And I think it's easier to do it by hand than with a spoon, so I'll go this way. And of course I got the camera right in front, so I'm reaching from the side. And I will turn this on low, probably number 3, just to get it going. And then once it's going, I'll turn it down to 1 or 2. But look at these yummy little babies. They're going to taste good this winter and remind me, oh look, here's a little stem from a grape. But anyway, they're going to remind me of summer. Got those guys. And look at that. All that big bowl didn't even fill it up. So here are the preserves I'm making. This is just the Italian plums. And so I'm cooking them down. There was a cup of water and 4 cups of sugar and 5 cups, but I added a little more of the plums. So that cooks to the jelly point. Here's the grapes and the plums that are just cooking down with some apple, just a little bit of apple juice. And look at how much, here's the juice level right now from these guys. It's going to be a beautiful red color. So they're just cooking down until they get kind of mush. And these guys are going to keep cooking until the gel point. So I'm going to boil them a little bit more. I know my dishwasher is going to go here pretty soon, but here's the plum sauce going. It's getting soupier. It's not ready yet. I need to probably taste it and put in some sugar probably. And then here is the preserves. And see, they're still too soupy. I just went on the internet and read that it's supposed to sheet off when it gets ready. So I've got to go down and wash some more jars. That's why the dishwasher is going right now. I'm washing jars, and it sterilizes them and holds them hot. And I'm getting water in the canner, so at least I can bring it to room temperature before I have to boil that. So that's a lot of water. So hang on, we're still going. So I added about 1 cup of sugar to this, and I think it's done because I have these whole chunks, and that's going to be good in a little fruit bowl. And then this is the preserves. They're nice and dark now, and it's almost ready, but my jars aren't ready. So the problem is I don't have the tops for these guys, so I have to send my husband in, so I'm slowing that down. And once I get the regular size lids, then I can put these in the jars, put that in the jars, and then I will put it in this canner that's full of water. Had John lift it, and I think they boil for about 10 minutes or so, and then that's cans them. So anyway, these guys are getting done. Not boiling yet. So now it's boiling. I'm going to keep that on. I have to do it for 25 minutes. So here they are. I just took them out of the canner, and they're cooling, and then they're going to go, like they already have, to seal. And so you just keep it kind of the drafts off. I have the window open because it's warm out, but anyway, keep the drafts off and let them cool. And then you store them in a dark, cool place, like my basement. So, and here they are, all sealed, I think. And these three are the preserves, and then I had some little guys left of the sauce. So, this is what they do. They just keep leaking out after you've done them, but they're still warm. I'm going to keep them covered for 24 hours, and then they're for our winter. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.